The controversy over Florida's new education standards is intensifying after Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill called the Stop Woke Act last year. The changes include teaching middle schoolers that some enslaved people actually benefited from slavery because it taught them skills. Nancy Cordes is following this at the White House. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning, Wendy. You know, this debate may have started in Florida, but it has now landed squarely in the middle of the presidential race.
So history gonna change up in America from Trump administration. Now you have Florida Governor DeSantis changing the historical thing in Florida. Rewrite history that slavery made a lot of slaves skillful. Yeah, indeed it did. Because if you work for a blacksmith, you're gonna learn the blacksmith, but you just don't get paid. If a slave was working for a slave master to learn electrical to help his build, you know what I'm saying, wire something, he learned, but he didn't get no benefit for it, no fund, no money for it. So yeah, but the diabolical part now, this is what they really want to change. But that's American history.
Florida's new history teaching guidelines, approved last week, stem from a 2022 law Governor DeSantis called the Stop Woke Act.
Just wait to listen what the FBA got to say, the Foundation Black American. Yeah, but speaking of Florida, I remember when I was upstate doing time, New York, they had a movie called Rosewood. I remember that movie. John Singleton directed that movie. John Chittle, whatever his name is, he played that movie. He had a shotgun, shot it. And then when we watched that movie, the TV room, every black was there. You could tell the word dormitory was there. The black, you know, we're not talking about black Africans. From when the Caribbean, South America, Africa, watch that movie. I remember when them hound dogs that the white man would have, the white man was chasing them. You know? Yeah, the hound dogs. And he had a shotgun saying he would defend his family. I think we like at the end part. But that good show. Yeah, so the governor already changed it. Rewrite the history. And this how it changed itself. Yeah, so the school system will teach that some black people benefited from slavery, you know? Benefited from slavery. And how they're going to teach that in a curriculum. Lawmakers, you know? So I don't know what the FBA talking about this one. Or they're really attacking it on social media. Or Foundation Black America still talking about reparation money. Yeah, so give them all the money. The government will still do things that they say is inappropriate. But that's American history, you know, American thing. White American, Foundation White Americans, and Black Americans, Foundation Black Americans. So that's between two American citizens and a Jamaican business. Yeah, but you know, social media would do the thing. Yeah, so here's the thing. So we're in a religion like, you know, God's on earth, you know. I have other branch who know history. Like in Jamaica, Rastaman, some of them say they use history. So no government can take that from you because it's in your head and it's in your home training. But when you go to a school that the government support and fund decide to challenge certain, yes, there's a lot of exaggeration in slavery. Yeah, I could agree that there's a lot of exaggeration in slavery. Yeah, I've been around a lot of people who talk some things, but me say I ain't come be like them Americans. And that Jamaican learn the history, but them think their way, I think my way. That's so you go. Yeah, so if you're going to change it, well, so you go.